So what's
Yeah.
next for
So
you
like,
after this? What's
so like I alluded to before, in 2017, The White House is Fake. I wrote the book. I'm adapting my book into a screenplay. It's going to be an episodic 8 episodes SAG Micro project. So it'll that with SAG Micro, you can only do AVOD on that. That's advertised video on demand. So likely we're going to see if we can get that on Tubi because Tubi is AVOD,
yeah,
and that's going to be filming episode 1 in October, November this year, and 2 through 8 later in 2026. So I'm really
that's
happy
awesome.
about that. It's a political thriller set in Alexandria, Virginia, although we're going to be filming mostly in Connecticut, Mass, Rhode Island for that.
Oh, that's awesome. So for those who don't know what the White House is Fake is about, can you give us a little brief synopsis of what?
Yeah, so the title is elusive. This movie has a lot of inspirations from Men in Black, Total Recall, and Men in Black, Total Recall, and there was one more inspiration. It's escaping me right now. But basically, what it is about Nelson Conrad. He's a teenager. The lead is a teenager, and he likes adventures, finding Bigfoot, finding his next adventure. He has a journal. He's documenting his work, gossiping on the neighbors. He's kind of one of those guys, right? And he kind of goes fishing on a local pond. As he's walking back, he sees a DOT truck on the side of the road. The guy's rolling his finger like this, and he's like, so he doubles back. He's watching them through the woods. And then he sees high-level military general, maybe the U.S. president, coming from a secret tunnel. They get into a limo and they take off. And he's like, "What the heck just happened?" He starts prying, finding out why the highway was modified. Goes to the library, looks at some plans, some city hall records, and he finds out it was modified in 1957 by James Hutchison. So he calls this number that's like 30, 35 years old because the movie takes place in the 90s, and somebody picks up and he wants to meet this guy. Now, General Dwight Eisenhower, he did the National Federal Aid Highway Act in 1957. That's true. It was intended for the military, but they made it public. I tie my fiction around that, and I say in 1957, Mr. Eisenhower also modified that act to include the Presidential Protection Act. That's when Nelson Conrad discovers, and he meets with this James Hutchison, and he kind of gives him this half made up story. He doesn't believe him, so he starts following. Let's say he gets a little too close to the truth, and it's like that political thriller type of movie. But the narrative changes to Matthew Underwood. Something happens to Nelson, and then the lead from Nelson changes from Nelson to Matthew. It's supernatural. The movie Ghost was the other inspiration. So we got Ghost, Total Recall, um, elements in this film. So it's really
Oh
exciting.
wow,
I'm really,
that
yeah.
does sound really.
It's
That sounds really good. That's something I'd be totally into watching. So I'm
yeah.
definitely gonna
So
take a look,
episodes
check that out.
1 through 8, film in 2025, 2026.
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, everyone, check out Article 92 right now. You can rent it on Amazon Prime, and on this starting this Sunday, you can check it out on Spark TV. We're gonna have a link in the description below when it's all said and done. But Joe, thank you so much for taking the time to talk about it. I cannot wait to see this upcoming projects and all your other stuff, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate the time as well. And World Film Geek, if you haven't seen Albert's site, worldfilmgeek.com, many great reviews. He's doing his thing. We're doing our thing. We're happy to have me here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And yes, just for everyone's aware, July 12th will be our live stream for the 10th anniversary of worldfilmgeek.com. So everyone
Oh,
check that
happy
out as well.
anniversary. That's
Thank you
good.
so much. All right, well, everyone, you take care and you stay awesome.
Thanks, guys.